Wanna turn the lights out.
Hey everybody, this is Natasha from MakeupInSFC. Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be really chill. I didn't really plan on filming, but I wanted to get a video up. And I came home from work and I was already really comfortable, but I was like, no, you need to get out of bed and do something productive. And so I decided to set up my lights and to film. And today I wanted to do my October favorites. So if you'd like to see what I loved in the month of October, then please keep on watching. I think I'm getting like short of breath because I'm like just thinking about October. October was kind of a tough month for my family and me. So the month of October was kind of a rocky one. My grandmother passed away, and it was really hard going through that with my family. I actually didn't spend a lot of the month of October wearing makeup or doing anything related to beauty because for real, like, our family was in the hospital for a lot of October. In the beginning of October, my grandmother got sick, and so she was diagnosed with lung cancer. And November is actually the month of lung cancer awareness. So I wanted to speak on it and to bring some awareness to lung cancer. My grandmother was not a smoker. She lived in the Philippines, and so the exposure to pollution actually really made her condition worsen over the years. And she ended up having stage 4 lung cancer at the age of 85. And so by the time we found out, it was too far gone. And so a lot of October was just spending as much time as we could with her and just making her comfortable and, you know, be with family as much as she could. And, you know, October will live in infamy this year for me. It was kind of slow and kind of fast at the same time. But yeah, I mean, all I can do is be thankful that she's resting now. And you know, there are times where I feel really sad and like I was with Mike the other day and we were watching Disney movies, and one of the little Disney shorts was about this little girl who was poor and homeless, and she was selling matches in the little like town that she lived in, and nobody needed it because, you know, fire was everywhere, and like everybody was rich enough that they could make fire on their own. And so at the end of the night, she decided that she wanted to take one of the matches and light it up because she was so freezing cold. And but she was so torn because she didn't want to light up the match because she had to sell it the next day. But anyway, her imagination ran away with her and she started to use the matches, and every time she turned on a match, she could see something that she hoped for. Like, she hoped for a family, and she hoped for warmth and a home. And so the last part of it is she hoped for a grandmother who would take care of her. And at the end of it, you think that she is found by this grandmother, but actually it's like her soul is taken because she passes away, and then the grandmother takes her into the afterlife, and then that's how she's reunited with her grandmother. But I just started bawling, and I don't know, just, you know, times like that I still feel it, but, you know, I'm still working through it. But anyway, got really deep with you right there, but I wanted to clue you in on my October. And part of what is motivating me to get back into filming and get back into doing YouTube is my grandma, because, you know, getting a sense of normalcy and getting a sense of scheduling back into my life is helping me stay busy and keep my mind off everything. So thanks, YouTube. And now let's get back into my favorites. So I haven't done a favorites video in a really long time, so some of these things may be from way back, and then some of them are from October, so I'm just going to smush them together. The first thing I want to talk about is my Queen Helene Mint Julep Mask. This is a classic, an oldie but a goodie. A lot of people talk about this on YouTube. I got this tub for $5 at Sally's, and it's just the original. It's huge and green, and I was really stressed out in October, so I used this stuff a lot, and it really helped to minimize my breakouts and to just detoxify my face when I needed it. I even got my dad to do it. And so yeah, I really love this stuff. It's really inexpensive. I know that a tube of it is like $3 at Ulta, so a big tub of this is $5. I'll probably never run out of this stuff. And it just feels refreshing, rejuvenating. It feels like it's doing something because it has that tingly feeling, and then the drying of the clay aspect of it. And then when you rinse it away, your face doesn't feel over dry. It feels just right. And then I will go in with a facial oil right after to really like trap in the moisture afterwards, because this is pretty drying, well, in what it does, because it absorbs all the excess oil. So when I take out the bad oil, I want to stick some good oil. So really love this stuff. The next thing that I want to talk about is my Dr. Lin. This is my Dr. Lin Daily Hydrating Gel. This is my daily moisturizer, and this is something that I've been using every single day. I put it on after my toner, and it's been really nice because gels work better for my face since I am oily, and I still get the moisture because this mask, well, this hydrating gel can be used as a mask as well, like an overnight mask. So it's used to moisturize, firm, soothe irritated skin. It has hyaluronic acid and aloe vera. And aloe vera has worked really well for my skin for years and years. I used to use 100% organic aloe. But I wanted something that I could use that wouldn't just seep into my skin, because my skin loved aloe so much it absorbed it. But this, it's good for absorbing but still keeping like a nice layer, especially when I want to wear makeup. I've gotten really good compliments with this too, because I've worn it by itself. Like on days where I'm wearing glasses, I'll wear this by itself, and a lot of people compliment my skin because this really smooths and like makes it look glowy and healthy. Alright, so with the cooler months and kind of towards the end of like drier hot months, my scalp gets a lot of the grunt. Like my scalp gets super dry and it doesn't sit well. I always get, well, I found out that I have eczema, and so that contributes to the dryness. So I have a topical medicine for that I've gotten from a dermatologist, but I also like to use shampoos that are more geared towards dandruff and scalp control. And so the one that I got this month is Shea Moisture. I actually got it 2 months ago. So this is the Shea Moisture African Black Soap. All of you know, if you watch my channel, how much I love the Shea Moisture brand, especially the African Black Soap. So I've been super into the dandruff control shampoo and the dandruff control hair mask. The hair mask is really great because it makes not only my scalp a little bit more soothed, but it also helps with the overall texture of my hair. I am really bad at putting product in my hair, so most of the time you'll see my hair frizzy, especially my Instagram, but this makes my hair really, really soft, and so I really like this brand for that. I actually got it on sale at Ulta, so I don't really know what it retails for full price, but I got this one for like $9 and this one for $12, I think. I forgot to haul this in my collective haul. I'll list that video down below. But at the makeup show, I got my first Cinema Secrets brush cleanser, and so I got this, and I got 2 travel sizes. I gifted the travel sizes, and I've used this one up almost to the very end. It's a really cool quick drying rinse formula, so if I want to quickly clean my brushes before it's time to deep clean them, this cleans them up so nicely, so beautifully, and like it's as if they're brand new. And they have this nice like vanilla scent. I think when you get it, it kind of smells like alcohol. Well, yeah, like nail polish remover. But the brushes itself smell really good. I've washed my mom's brushes and my brushes, and she really likes the smell when it's done. I know some people can get put off, but really the smell is temporary. And so I bought the full size at Sephora. This is the 32 fluid ounce. They also sold this at the makeup show, but I wasn't sure how much I was gonna like it. And turns out after the travel size, like I really, really loved it. So I got this with like a 20% off that I had gotten I forget for what, but it was like a VIB Rouge thing, and so I got 20% off of this, and so it wasn't that bad. And considering how much is in this, it really will last a very long time. Okay, so now we can talk about my glasses. So I originally had Ray-Bans that I had just bought with my insurance, and I was so excited about them, and I just got them. But in my move, I started organizing a lot of my clothes, and I started donating a lot of them. And I think my glasses fell into the pile of clothes, and it might have gotten sent to like St. Vincent de Paul or something. And so I didn't have glasses for a really long time, and I was using contact lenses a lot. But it's good for me to wear glasses because then it gives my eyes some time to rest and stuff. Anywho, I was gutted when I lost the Ray-Ban, so I didn't really feel like I wanted to pay for anything expensive. So I decided to buy these glasses from Zenni Optical. And they're like really good quality considering they were only $6.95. After the lens and the coatings and all that other stuff that you order with it, it came out to $13.90 something. So I bought two pairs. I bought this pair and a brown pair, like a tortoiseshell one. And I was really impressed with the quality and how clear the lenses were and how it works out. Right now, I think because my lights are super bright, you're gonna see them in my glasses, and I don't really care. I don't really know how to fix that. If you do, let me know down below because I'd love to film in my glasses sometimes, just because, it's more comfortable for my eyes. But yeah, so when I am wearing just glasses, like to work, I don't wear any makeup. So all of October, what I was doing, well, most of October, like when I was going back to work, I just had my brows and I had my glasses. So the next couple products are just all about brows. With my brows, I've been using powders, and so what I like to do is I like to use this highlighting pencil. This is the one from Milani. It is a brow and eye highlighter pencil. It's dual-ended. One side is One side is shiny. The other side is matte. I typically use the matte one so that I can outline under the brow just to highlight it and to, set a guideline for where I'm going to fill in. And then I fill in with powder, and then I set with gel. So what I've been doing, and I found this out through other YouTubers, but I decided to first brush brow gel through my brows and then fill it in. And what I've been liking to use for that is Milani Brow Shaping Clear Gel and this no-name Princess. Actually, it came from a Villains collection for Walgreens. Yeah, I'll show you the brow powder that came with it, but these two aren't the most strong hold of brow gels, so it really works out for me because when I'm brushing through, I'm not pulling at my brow hairs, and it still has the flexibility, but it almost catches the color more, if that makes sense, because it has that little bit of tackiness to my brow hairs. So I've been doing that first, and then I fill in with the brow powder. So the powders that I've been liking are the Wet n Wild. This is the 963 Ash Brown. So that's that one right there. I've been loving the European Wax. This is the Venice, and this is like a dual baked kind of eyeshadow powder. Most of my eyeshadow powders are sort of that gray brownish tone because I think it matches my dark hair better. And then the last one that I've been loving, and this is the one that I used the most in October, it was from the Evil Queen collection from the Disney Walgreens kind of collaboration. And so this I didn't expect to like. I kind of just got it for the novelty, but again, it has that like ashy brown color and a little bit of this neutral brown for the front of the brows, and I've been liking all three of those. And then I have been getting back into my e.l.f. brow gel. This is another oldie but a goodie. I kind of got on my Anastasia hype because I had a large version that came in a set, and I've been using it for a really long time, and that stuff's really good, but I'm probably not going to repurchase because this is just as good. It's $2 now. It used to be $1, but it's just as good as quality in my opinion because it keeps my brows where it needs to be, and that's all that matters. Alright. The concealer that I've been loving in October is the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum. This is something that's supposed to be a dupe for the NARS Creamy Concealer, but I've never used that, and I think it's also been compared to the Urban Decay one, which I don't have. Most of my concealers have been drugstore. This is probably the most expensive one I've gotten, and it's $14, which is kind of expensive if you consider it from the drugstore point of view. But for high-end, it is a reasonable price, and I really like it because it has a nice color range, and it also has this dotting kind of applicator. And so when I dot it on, I'll put a picture here from my Instagram. I just really like how it blends because it blends so smoothly, and even without a smoothing primer, it looks like I have no pores. So I really like this concealer for that. I have mine in the color number 10 Eclair, and that's all I have to say about that. To set my concealer, I have been using the NYC Smooth Skin. This is the loose setting powder in translucent, and I've been using this no name sponge. This is just, I think, the sponge from Bed Bath & Beyond. It's their version of the Beauty Blender, and I actually use it dry. So what I like to do is I like to dip it into the powder and then use it to bake. And baking is something that has kind of become my favorite for the month of October because I kind of tested the water to see how I would like it, and it seems like it's good. It helps my concealer stay for longer, and I'm into that. So this is $3 at the drugstore. This was $4, and if I don't have to buy a beauty blender and if I don't have to buy the Laura Mercier, then I'm a happy camper. But if you've tried the Laura Mercier one and you think, is it Laura Mercier? Yeah. If you've tried the Laura Mercier and you've tried this one, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below which one you prefer. But I'm totally fine with this one. And if there comes a time when I do want to try the Laura Mercier, I will definitely check if it is a dupe. Now, my friend Natalie, she is Beauty Gal, I think. Beauty Gal. Yeah, I forget what her number is on her Instagram handle, but I'll list her name right here. Her name is Natalie, and she's from the Bay Area too, and so she had posted on one of her pictures a photo of this Makeup Revolution highlighter, and so this is in the color Radiant Light. It's a beautiful highlighter. It's really pigmented. I've been using it with one of my next favorites, and I just love the way it looks on my skin. One of the parents of my students was like, hey, your skin looks super glowy. Are you using Becca? And I was like, no, it's a $6 highlighter from Ulta. It's called Makeup Revolution. Check it out. But she was very impressed by my highlight, and it just made my skin look really nice. But definitely check out those highlighters. They look beautiful, and for $6, you can't go wrong. And so that leads into my next favorite, the Real Techniques duo fiber brushes. And so these brushes I've had for a really long time, and at first I didn't really like them, but I think they are wonderful for bronzer and for highlighter, because if you have a bronzer that's kind of too pigmented, or maybe you just want something that can just whip it on your face super quickly, duo fiber brushes are the best because they blend as well as deposit product. And so I really like, this one is called the Duo Fiber Face Brush, and this one's called the Duo Fiber Contour Brush. It came in a kit, and it came with one more brush that's for eyes, but for me personally it's a little too pokey for my eyes, so these are the ones that I love from that set. And these I think you can find at Ulta still. They were supposed to be limited edition, but you can still find them on the website and in store. So I am notorious for leaving the house without mascara. Like, I'll have a full face of makeup, but then I'll forget my lashes, or if I'm rushing, that's the thing that I'll skip. I'll just curl maybe if I get time to do that, but if I have no time at all, I'll just skip lashes altogether because it takes a while for me to build up my lashes. So one of the days I forgot my I forgot my mascara, and so I decided to go to Target and pick up the cheapest mascara there was, and it was the CoverGirl Flamed Out mascara. And I got it in the regular version, and I absolutely loved it. The first time I wore it, it made my lashes super fluttery and really long, and it was like, oh, mascara actually works. It had been that long since I had a functioning mascara, and so I was really excited to wear this. And then when it came time for my grandmother's funeral, I definitely needed waterproof mascara, so I got the waterproof version. I will say that this is waterproof, but it doesn't build up as good as the regular formula does, because something about this formula is a little bit more dry, and that works well for my lashes. I don't have short lashes by any means, but they can be stubborn. So if I curl them, then they'll stick straight up, and then this keeps it in place. But I really like this mascara. It's cheap. I think the cheapest I got is $4.59. At Walmart, you can get 2 for the price of 1 or 2 for the price of a little bit more. But I really, really like this mascara, and it's something that's going to stay in my drawer for a while now. The last makeup bit that I think I'm going to talk about is the Becca highlighters. Now, everybody loves the pressed version, and I do too because I'm an oily person, so powders generally worked well for me. But for the transition from summer to fall, I've been really enjoying these versions of it. So this is the poured version, and then this is the liquid version, and I've been liking both of them because they just make my skin look super dewy and just really healthy, and they're both in the color Opal. I'm sure you've all heard about them, so I'm not gonna harp too much on them. And yeah, so I got this one on sale for like $19 at Ulta during a promo, and this is also $19. It is a travel size version that you can get at Sephora. The scent that I've been loving is 1,000 Wishes from Bath & Body Works. My sister was looking for a scent, and I just wanted to find one, and this smells really good. It's supposedly champagne and peony and something else, but it just smells sweet, and it smells a little bit like I don't know, but maybe go to Bath & Body Works, smell it. It's supposed to be their most popular scent, so I got it in the regular version and the Diamond Mist because I really like to sparkle. So that is the end of my haul. Best wishes and good luck to all of you for the month of November. We are almost done with 2015. Something that I really am excited for in 2016 is I got invited to Gen Beauty as a VIP creator because I applied for Ipsy Open Studio, and so I got free tickets for the event, the 2-day event, and then for the party the night before. So I'm so excited because I feel like this is my first real vlogger event, and I'm going with my friend Talia. I will put her link down below. She also has a YouTube channel, and I'm hoping to round up some more friends. I'm like getting all of them to check out tickets and see if we can all go together, because it's really fun when you go with people who get it. Like there are no other people other than people on YouTube, and like I have like maybe 1 or 2 people in my regular life who really get makeup as much as I do, and beauty and all things like that. So I will definitely link that down below. If you have a YouTube or an Instagram and you think that you could apply, definitely check it out because we got complimentary tickets as members of Ipsy OS. So definitely check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. I know there's like 200 plus of you who, you know, subscribe to my channel. So thanks for taking a chance on me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!